Hello Sagittarius and welcome home. This is your May 2020 tarot card reading. May 2020 for beautiful Sagittarius. If this does not resonate with you, please check your sun, moon, rising. Sagittarius, May 2020. Let's see. So the Seven of Swords. This is, yes, you can see somebody who is carrying 5 swords and he left 2 swords behind. There's something on your mind right now. I feel like maybe you even feel like you've been running away from something. It might be a person, it might be a responsibility. Maybe you were rushing away from that person or from that responsibility or from that situation. And now you're thinking about it and contemplating what differently you could have done. The Lovers. So I guess it's a love reading. This is the card that opposes you. The Lovers. There's something on your mind. Probably a relationship, most likely. A relationship that, what I guess, you stole yourself away from. This didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be. Could be a relationship that ended, or it could be a relationship that never really even started. Something, an opportunity missed, something you really wanted to happen, but it never came to the point of you two really getting together and being in a fulfilled relationship. That's on your mind. The 9 of Coins. There's a woman in a very beautiful garden. She's holding a bird, and she's very content where she is. So deep down inside of you, that's really where you want to go. This is where you want to be. This is like the goal you want to be. And I guess also you want to be in this beautiful garden of Eden with another person, and that person is still on your mind, and now we are wondering how we can get to that person. The Knight of Wands. Somebody left somebody. Maybe you left that person or that person left you. But could even be that you or that other person moved physically away into another city or state or country. But there was some kind of movement. Could also be an emotional movement, that somebody was invested in a relationship but then stopped being invested and moved on. But for me, this looks more like a physical movement. Somebody moved or got removed physically. And crowning, this is, yeah, see the world. It's a person who's looking outside on the world while holding the world in his hands, and he's not knowing, he's contemplating, should I stay and keep holding the world in my hands, or should I actually physically go outside into the world and explore? So somebody left somebody. It's unclear yet if you guys were already in a relationship, if you left somebody or somebody left you while you were already in a relationship, or if it was something that never really got off the ground to begin with, like something you really wanted to happen, but then something came in between. Somebody moved on. You might have moved on. That person might have moved on, physically or emotionally, but I think it was a physical factor that made you or that other person move on. Something came in between. Near future, Justice card. The Justice card is about making a decision, right? So you or the other person, somebody needs to make a decision about where this is gonna go. Are you staying? Are you coming back? Which turn are you gonna take? But somebody's got to make up their mind, either you or that other person, because if you want this to happen, if you want this relationship to be a relationship, then one of you has to return. It's very important, emotionally or physically. There's got to be a point of return where you can reconnect with each other, because that's what you want. You want to give your cup to somebody, and you want to receive the cup from somebody else. you want to exchange emotions, you want to exchange feelings, you want to exchange love, you want to exchange life and time, and you really want to be with that person. It's a beautiful love reading, but we don't know yet where it's gonna go. I mean, so far things are not the way you want it to be, but you truly want to be in this beautiful garden, right? And you really want to be with the lover, the person you keep thinking of, that person that keeps you awake at night, your first thought in the morning and the last thought before you go to sleep. And that's what you want to do and be, like almost two twins, like twin flame, right? It's the two, but 1 and 1 is 11, and 11 is twin flame number. Well, the outside forces are giving you sleepless nights. You got somebody with a sword going through the head, through the shoulder, through the back. I think this is thoughts. You think about this person a lot, and those thoughts are painful. They're hurting you. For some of you, it might even be that those thoughts about that other person are so painful that you can actually feel them physically. You have headaches, migraines, your tensions in shoulders and backs. You can feel the pain of not being with that person is manifesting, and it's in your body, and you can actually physically feel the pain of not being with the person you want to be with. Temperance. That's a card of balance, and I mean, we have again the 2 cups, which is very interesting, right? Because we have the two people exchanging cups, and we have now this one person pouring water from one cup to the other, and your hopes and fears, right? So I see this card as your hope and fear. The fear that this will never happen, that this will never happen, but also the hope that this will happen and this will happen. So we are now on a crossroad, right? We don't know, will it ever come to be? Will you ever be with the person who gives you sleepless nights, or will it just stay a dream? Now let's see the overall outcome. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is a very good card. It's a very, very good card. You see the people, they're in a garden, like this woman or this person, in a beautiful lush garden. They got the dogs, they get a home, maybe they even grow old together. So the thing is that it's possible. Don't give up. If this was another card, we might think, well, this whole love reading is not going to end well, but this is actually a really good card. And you have, see the couple, you got the dogs, you got the kid, so it's a very, very beautiful card. And now let's I usually don't do this, but let's get one more card to see if the universe wants to tell us any advice you could do, because I know you think about this a lot and it's painful and it's hurtful, but is there anything you could actually do? Is there any action you can actually take? Not just think about that person, but really, really, what can Sagittarius do to make this? Some cards fell out. 2 cards fell out. Well, 1 card is the 8 of Pentacles and 1 is the 8 of Cups. We got 2 8s. 2 8s fell out of the pack. It's beautiful, because 8s are all about stability. 8s are a very good card. 8s are cards of getting things done, having the ground, doing the groundwork, right? Like this card, the 8 of Pentacles. There's somebody working on something. You're working on something, and I think if you keep working on your relationship, you have to put in the work, whatever it might be. Maybe you just need to say hello to that person, overcome your fear, send them a text message, or write them a message, or call them. But get in touch with them, get in touch with that person. I think the universe wants to tell us, if this is all possible, happiness is in sight, but you gotta work for it. It's not gonna just come to you. You gotta be the active part. For many people, it's hard to be active. They are rather the passive part in relationships, but you gotta work on it, and you gotta focus. Don't look left, don't look right, just focus, and things will happen. And see, you're gonna walk, you gotta leave this behind, and you're just gonna get to work. Don't worry too much. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't think, what could I say? What could I write? What should I say in my text message? I don't think it really matters what you say in your text message or in the message you're gonna send that person. It's just about sending it. Because that person, I think, is not so much worried about what you're gonna say. They're just gonna be very, very happy to hear from you. They wanna hear from you. This is possible. You just need to make it possible. I think this is a beautiful reading, and if you overcome your fear and get in touch with the person that's on your mind, with the person who's giving you sleepless nights, then this can be a very beautiful love story. So Sagittarius, I wish you all the best for May 2020. If you like my reading, hit the subscribe button and the like button, and write me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I wish you all the best, and I talk to you soon again. Bye bye.